very smart. Do what I like things. Damaged. Damage too large. Well, add less grease next time. Yeah, you can by not using spam like a normal person.
I would hope you know, at least cooked it, got some of the grease off of it. The problem is I know people who've done that, that can't be a joke.
I mean, you're a lunatic because you eat spam.
Actually, if you cook it
There's also
right, it can be
nothing.
pretty good.
There's also nothing good about spam either.
There's nothing good about, and you know, the majority of meats that come out of cans doesn't make
Yeah,
it less tasty.
yes, it does. Go get meat from the deli section like a civilized person.
And pay God knows how much. No, thank you.
Not as much as you're making it out to be.
Every dollar matters.
Deli meat is pretty expensive.
Actually, right
Speaking
now it
as
is.
some, speaking as someone who worked in a deli.
Oh
There must
God,
be a really big price differential between here and there then regarding deli meat.
well, hell, just pork chops went up to, at least around here, I think they've gone up to the price of like a full smoked ham. And
Hmm.
yeah, and usually, you know, ham's the pricey thing, but now fucking God,
You were
everything's
reference
pricey
to
as shit.
measure in anything except for actual numbers, weren't you? It's gone up to the price of a full ham. I don't know what that is.
Well, I was comparing it to a usually pricey piece of food, and what was usually cheap
I don't
has
know how
now
much a ham
gone up.
costs in America. That's my problem.
Well, the thing is, it could be different here on the East Coast, and then over in the West Coast, or over in the
You tell me
Midwest.
how much a ham weighs. So not weighs, is worth.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying. I was trying to figure out how to do that. Okay.
I'm just seeing if what I can roll. The +5 appears to not work. Oh no, it does work. There we go, undefined 5. I'm just, trying to manually roll. Which I can do, so I'm happy.
How do you manually roll?
Now you type roll and then the appropriate die modifiers. It's similar to how you roll in the other place, but with less arbitrary rules. What, what formula were you working on anyway? Okay, I thought that was just like it standard. It calculated that as a standard. I could be wrong there. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm with you. Yeah, because yeah, so that's at classes dot mystic. Sorry, at classes dot chronicle dot level, which you can see in class level modification in the spell section. You can just say you can just add like a -1 or a -2 or whatever the hell at the end, and it will do the same thing. It's just a matter of making sure you're aware of it.
Do I get extra spells, or do I just prepare more? Okay. Okay.
Oh, also, if the DM moved your character over directly, you may want to look at your favorite class bonuses if indeed you have them, because the resolve did not have any favorite class bonus applied.
At healthcare.
Finish the sentence because I might be able to correct you. What were you What were you saying about favorite class then? No, actually, I need
Gotcha.
notes. What is elf? There we go. I've made a note. Look at me go. He has
Big
indeed
proud.
done it. Quick question before we do. Am I supposed to be seeing a black square with game paused?
That's what I'm seeing as well. Never mind. It's fixed.
Oh, hey.
Yes. Last session, we decided to explore the local graveyard because it seemed to be the only place that had any sort of activity or upkeep happening. And boy, did we find out why there was upkeep happening. Because we encountered a rather friendly, well, one of them was rather friendly, group of undead in the area, being led unwittingly by a priest of, I haven't learned all of the names of the deities. Urgathoa. And I don't remember the broad strokes, but I'm not sure I can do like all the minutia. I know that we were hired by the big guy in charge, the local undead priest, to help find to help them find out why a bunch of graves were being desecrated and the heads being chopped off. And we did some sleuthing and investigating, and eventually we found out that there were some living priests of
Erasma?
living priests of Pharasma, sneaking around at night and hiding in a shed during the day, chopping off the heads of the a lot recently deceased, heads of the deceased, so that they couldn't be brought back as more undead. Because it turns out that all of the undead in the graveyard had been brought back against their will by the priest of Urgathoa. And so we decided to get the. We decided to assist the priests of Pharasma in purging the graveyard of the undead, much to Theseus's sadness.
Well, look, we can assure you that he at least died quickly.
Because Theseus really liked one of the undead who was very friendly to us in the when we first entered the graveyard. His name was Joel, and he will be remembered.
He will.
He will, very much so.
Well,
I mean,
look,
do we want to?
I still gotta help Glush out.
I was about to say, do we want to bring up Glush? Theseus wasn't here for that, but he will meet him again, I'm sure. Because Glush will be saved, or there will be riots.
Trying to use Andros is going to be using his powers as patriarch to try and do that.
But even though the graveyard has now been cleared out, we also learned that there was a nearby building that was uh, radiating bad energy, if I remember correctly.
Bad vibes.
Bad vibes. And we left the priests of Pharasma back in the graveyard to take care of burial rites and all that kind of thing, all that good religious whiz. And we were going to head off and presumably check out this bad vibe place, the place with the bad juju. But being player characters, who knows what we're gonna do?
Have we searched everything, including the Ergothone priest's place properly?
Have we looted everything? Yeah, I think we did search this place properly though. Ah! Okay, cool. At least I have a manual volume slider for it, so that's okay. Oh, actually, I did mean to ask, how heavy and how valuable was the chunk of onyx that I yoinked out of his?
I think it was 500.
Weighs about £5, worth five. I say 100 gold per pound. Why is that?
And I hope nobody's saying anything right now.
it's it's changing back every time. Where would I find?
Oh,
that?
someone has their
Oh, there's
speakers, I think.
no. Oh, there's playlists as well, which does it. We got a staff and a dagger and that was off the man's though. I don't actually remember what else was in the alcove with the onyx. Jesus, I'm hiccuping a lot.
There was a holy symbol down there.
I think we returned that holy symbol to the man's.
I believe we did, yeah.
I need to find rock. Where would I find rock? Gems.
We picked the bones clean.
Well, I've changed the ambient stuff and it appears to be staying level now. So
Is the ambient stuff safe to turn back on? Can I?
if you go global volume controls and just turn playlists and ambient down, you should be okay. Make like a baby.
I think
Yeah. Make like a baby and head out.
No. No. I mean, I guess it's better than the alternatives.
It went over. It just went over my head. So
Be glad it did.
Joke.
I think that the priests have things well in hand at the graveyard, and they were there before we were anyway. All we did was kind of just find their hole in the ground and poke them with a stick to come do things.
Yeah.
How would you describe it?
I'm downloading an image just so I can put it on my ion sphere.
Exactly. We just kind of found them in a hole in the ground and pulled them out.
Oh dear lord, what format is this?
Like carrots.
this
You
is
can't
interesting.
weed priests. That doesn't work like that.
Let's go home, guys.
Just leave.
Wait, I don't
Only
have
it
a
was that
home.
simple.
Oh no, he doesn't have a home.
I guess the wizard we picked up really was a stray.
He
Big
followed me
sad.
home.
I'll probably check out that weird, dangerous building then. That seems to be where the excitement is. It's settled then.
I actually didn't hear
Well,
what you said right there, Theseus.
and well, especially given that we're kind of just doing this to make time at this point, because we don't want to do the other thing that's hanging around. So we'll just do whatever.
Well, I actually didn't see what I didn't hear what Theseus recommended we do.
Go
I actually
check
didn't
out
quite
the
catch
ominous
it.
building.
Am I not
So-
coming through?
No, you're fine. It was just in that moment I didn't quite catch it.
Oh, I was saying that excitement in town seems to be the big cursed building with the bad vibes. So let's go barge in there.
Yeah,
Then
that does seem...
Then I didn't hear a reply immediately, so I said, "Then it's settled. Let's go to the cursed house."
No, I agree. We should go to the cursed house.
It's the same. It's just the most...
Cursed.
And that cursed house is I
Maybe
can't
they've
remember.
got
Did we get
somebody.
any? Yeah, did we get? And that cursed house, that's the same place the Urgathone priest was talking about, right? Where the person that really caused all this is. That's
I
in
believe
charge of.
so. Yeah.
No, I thought the Earthone priest mentioned a mentioned it in a different way as well, but no,
Oh, doesn't
that
matter.
could
Let's
just
go.
be my memory.
We're going places. We're doing things.
The very worst vibes.
90% of this island has been bad vibes, so
I don't know, that one second story bedroom was pretty nice.
for you
That
perhaps.
I was about to say. I don't even think it was nice for him. He just went unconscious. Actual.
It was-
I would argue that possibly actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf was so far the best part of everything.
I don't know. I got trapped in a bear trap from him.
You got rescued by a hedgehog.
That is true.
Bratu, we require your eyes.
Perfectly average.
You know what? We only require my eyes.
Well, I mean, hey, I rolled better than Theseus.
It's true. Hey man, I'm an old man and I don't have any glasses.
I'll make you some
Thank you.
once we find the appropriate materials. Anyway,
Right, can I get a buff to my perception check if I get a pair of glasses? Or do I have to see a physician first?
I gotta get your prescription right.
I do enjoy me an obelisk.
That's definitely not ominous in the slightest.
Man's likes his open space.
I mean, is there anything specifically around that would draw my attention? I thought that was.
Is there Yeah, is there no like front gate? Is there just the dry riverbed?
Do I recognize the statues? I cannot.
You might have to get closer.
I cannot roll history because I do not have it trained. Look, and unless I made it or it's under the ground, I don't know about it. I will. Well, I will admire the craftsmanship as we approach them.
Scramble down into the riverbed then.
The only one among us who can't fly.
Gonna specifically walk in the middle of the riverbed and strut onto the property.
Strut.
If I have to walk, I'm gonna walk with style.
If any of us can
Or at
strut,
least confidence.
it's gonna be the
Yeah.
wizard. He's got the rat. I will lap my way after him.
I guess Bratu actually try and either keep pace or even potentially take the lead, so that the wizard isn't, for some reason, taking point.
Nobody else was doing it.
He's fine.
But Theseus will fall back behind Bratu if he decides to take the lead.
I'm looking around, but I don't see a point in, doing
Strut.
anything else.
I mean, it was only, what, a few minutes ago that we just unleashed, magic and combat and all that.
True, but it's a very quiet city.
Very quiet and not that big.
I'm just going to look around, but I'm not making an effort to be quiet.
I'm not.
Flying, so it really doesn't matter.
I might stop to take a look at the statues, see if I can learn anything about them. Not trained, no.
Bardic law should help.
That is true. Got bardic knowledge.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
Half of
Alright.
two.
I'll go for history then. That'd be +1 to that. Well, for all intents and purposes, to me, this is just a generic statue, then. I'll give it a shot. Walk to the other side of the quote-unquote river.
It's exporting to PDF.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Obratu, resolve. I think we're in the right place.
It's ominous.
I will relay and explain to them what the statue is depicting.
I've decided that I do not like the statue.
Seems like
Is
a
it
fair
a
assessment.
is it a well-built statue though?
The result could definitely tell you that it is well made, given that he has a head for this kind of stuff. Oh, okay. Perception. It's not fantastic, but hey. Would appraise be able to tell me what kind of material it is, or is that dungeoneering? Uh, um, that's odd.
Just plain average run-of-the-mill stone. Hmm.
Him. I will turn around and ask the apparently knowledgeable man if
Hmm. Well, off the top of my head, I would, if I were a paranoid man, I would say it's possible that the statue might move in some way. I'm not saying it's a gargoyle,
it just looks
but
like
it
one.
also could be possible that there was another statue here at some point and they moved this one onto its spot. Seeing as that other statue seems to be rather generic and not religious, it's possible that there could have been a twin to it on this side, and they decided to replace it with a more a statue more significant to the area's current occupants.
the reserve will look between yourself and the statue before asking.
Oh boy, let's find out. I have detect magic prepared. I do have detect magic prepared. Alright. Would I have to do both, or I just use spellcraft? Gotcha. Okay, that would be the follow-up.
You can look at the
Alright.
aura if you spend like 12 seconds peeping at it, but yeah.
Oh, bam. Take a step back.
Oh,
Not
no.
saying it's a gargoyle, but it's
No.
close.
That might be worse than a gargoyle.
Yeah, this
Okay.
could be significantly worse. Oh boy. That just raises more questions. Because if the statue's depicting a pallid angel, which is a herald of Urgathoa, correct?
It's just Urgathoa.
Right. Just wanted to make sure I was getting the name correct.
Yeah, so the resolve asks that lovely question.
I would presume it would be something on par with the goddess herself. Oh, at or a very, very powerful spellcaster. Up at those ranges, the line blurs a little bit.
And I've never been so glad to not have anything that could reverse this.
I do wonder, though, if this area is under the thrall of followers of Urgathoa. One would think that one of her highest disciples would be, like out and about doing things, not imprisoned for all intents and purposes.
I have a question. Does my tremor sense pick up anything from the statue? Yeah, but I'm being like a heartbeat or something, because it would be. I would imagine that it would be slightly more obvious if the statue had a heartbeat or something similar.
Oh, this is just getting better and better.
Okay. Figured that was
So, Yeesh.
In the scheme of things, I'm just happy that that's it. So I don't need to worry about it. At least for now,
Yeah.
anyway. I mean, look,
Everything
given that
is fine.
it is effectively an idol of a evil deity, there is a small compulsion to potentially try and shatter it, but I'm just not going to do that. I mean, yes, but could be bad.
We may want to get a better picture of what's going on around here before we go smashing saints. Because we could maybe claim innocence if this thing wakes up and we haven't done anything yet. It might let us leave.
The resolve will just. Can I see the? I'm assuming that what I've got in front of us is a good representation of what's around. Can I see the obelisk at the back? Well, the resolve will make a rather pointed effort to just start moving down the dried riverbed towards the obelisk.
Theseus will give the pallid angel statue a worried look before following along.
Wait, there are people around? Did I miss that? Oh. Are they alive?
I'd
What a
like to make that
question.
Yeah, I'd like to make a perception check on that as well.
I will give it a shot as well, I suppose.
The resolve is the only one with eyes today. Oh, nope, Theseus rolled fine.
Oh god, not again.
Well, that's
What
exciting.
am I saying? I knew this was going to happen. Ooh,
Watch me be
what
good at
if
looking at things today, but not saving.
what if we didn't though?
Oh, never mind.
That's supposed to be what I'm good at. Supposed to be. Supposed to be.
Get on my level, scrub.
And
Look at the wizard.
I'm to
Ooh.
I'll be glad we gave the wizard the cloak of resistance.
Okay, if you sick up, we can clean you up in the river. Oh, damn, wait.
Don't you wish that I was a water kineticist at this point?
Nothing helps.
Huh.
I'm just awful at rolling.
You put Well, actually, what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to make sure, A, that Sicken has properly been applied. Yeah, so just making sure he's pressed the appropriate button. And B, I'm going to manifest our lovely boy, the best member of the party.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to have him scamper out and have a look around. Because I'm assuming that the riverbed is obviously depressed into the ground. Yeah.
Wait. Wait.
Wait.
Theseus turns around. Captain, what's your opinion on all this?
William's gonna look because he is a wonderful boy. Oh no!
What have you done?
Your favorite thing to roll.
I mean, he's got a +1, so he's probably gonna fail. I can share senses with him. Is that something that we have at the moment? No. He's improved fate. Yeah. I was wondering if I have that, but I can't see any class features. I just don't know if, like, he is for all intents and purposes a familiar. Yeah, let me just quickly check elemental whispers. Maybe that will actually tell me.
Godspeed, little pointy boy.
I lose alertness while he's manifested. He can take actions as a normal animal of its type and can move any distance away from me. The familiar gains abilities as usual for a familiar of its type, though it never gains ability to speak with animals. Okay. Wait, hold on. This is an important revelation. I can speak with Quilliam. Oh, excellent. I'm fine with that. So basically,
William, you've become a real boy.
I'll send my little gem-crowned hedgehog out so he can look around, and I'll ask him that if he sees anything important that would be important to me, not to him, to come back and tell me about it. Oh, wow. That's a good start. And I will thank Quilliam before releasing him back to his whispery form.
I believe we sent Quilliam over the trenches.
Look, he's a little hedgehog. I don't think anyone's going to be inclined to do anything mean to him. So, with Quilliam's intel, I will lift myself up off the ground just high enough to look over the bank and have a look for myself. Because obviously, stop just uttering those curse
Stop
words.
saying such things.
William didn't see that. Oh yeah.
Now
So this man's been crucified on onyx, basically. Can he? Well, if I was a higher level kineticist, I could do something here. Regardless, can he see me? Um, I think, the resolve is in his rebellious phase at the moment. So what he's going to do is he's going to land on the ground and move to the edge of the obelisk, and I think it's. I'll try and be stealthy. I'm not really sure what it's going to give me with my 2 ranks of it, but we'll give it a go. I will roll stealth. The ACP must be there because I've got fatigue. No, fair enough. As I move, which one is it? I take out my artisan's tools from my belt pouch, and on the corner of the obelisk, I will engrave the holy symbol of granite. Hey, I do fortitude well. Watch me say that and get absolutely decked. Yeah.
watch him.
Can I catch myself in the air? No, I mean like using the wings. Oh, okay, fair enough. Aren't we in a universe where you can apply damage to me now, or do I still have to do it to myself? You hate me. Okay.
Anytime you involve will saves, it's hate. All will saves are hate.
That was a fortitude save. That was my best save.
I know what I said.
Oh, but not at me. Okay. Which direction did I get yoked? Did I keep a hold of my tools? Oh, good. Well,
I don't know what just happened, but get back in here.
yeah. So I'll settle myself back into the riverbank and be very annoyed that the things didn't go as well, and I will also use a potion of cure light wounds just for the moment. That's a 1d8 plus 1. Yeah. Is that 1d8 plus 1? But it says it has no charges, so I'm just going to roll plus 1. It's all good. I mean, hang on, let me take it out of the bag first and see if that does anything. So, just drag that there. And then press the use button. Oh, there we go. Nice. Use. And then I press the apply button, I imagine. Apply did nothing. Sorry. Apply did nothing. Yeah, I'll just type it in. It's all good. The reserve will pass on the specific sites that he saw, specifying that it seems to be clad in an illusion, and behind the illusion there is a man attached to this obelisk.
Does the man appear to be alive?
Did the man appear to be alive? There we go.
Guess that doesn't really answer anything in this place.
Well, was there anything about the man that was
What do you smell?
particularly notable, like if he had like a holy symbol on him or anything like that?
Anyway.
Well, yes. Besides that, he was partly stuck inside a pillar of onyx. Perhaps there's a reason they did that to a particular person.
Sounds like we'll have to go out there again.
Ta-da.
That sounds like excitement.
Yeah, Bratu just kind of sighs and says, well, should we try to go as a group this time or try one person again to get a better look?
Ah. We have gone to the grey.
Oh no, Jimbo.
For you, maybe. Okay, we're back now. What's the setting you changed?
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
there it is.
Yep.
Very
I
nice.
didn't get to see because obviously I was the one typing. Somebody type for me. I am. Cool. Okay, I'm happy now. I mean, let's not go too far with it. My spirits have been mildly lifted. Let's go with that. Anyway, so after he's passed on that kind of stuff, he'll peep his head up over again to see if he can get a better look at the man specifically. Look, I'm just going to drag perception into my quick bar down here. Hello, can I do that? There we
Oh,
go.
I didn't even see that quick bar. Ooh.
So he is conventionally alive. I'm gonna take a scientific approach to things. I know that when I touch it with something, it casts heat. I don't actually know what it does, but there's force behind it. So I'm gonna use basic geokinesis and just lob a rock onto the plinth and see if anything happens. Okay. So the resolve will look down and pass on both these tidbits of information, both the appearance of the trapped man and the fact that only directly touching it seems to do anything. And that this perhaps could use the attentions of a wizard once more.
Oh boy. Let's see. I got.
Oh, hang on. And before that, it's like.
Uh, sure. I'll take a hand up there. I can see if I can dispel whatever magic is fixed to this obelisk.
So, the resolve will help fly Theseus up off onto the riverbank.
Huh? Here
Surely he
we
gets a bonus
goes.
for knowing there's an illusion there. Surely. God damn it.
So close. Aw? That crazy dwarf was right. That's a mighty chunk of change right there. And a poor man.
And the poor man.
All right.
Can I see them as they're getting closer to it and all that? Okay, but I don't see what they see. Okay. I'll give it a shot. Just climbing up on the edge, just so I'm just out of the riverbank, but that's it. I mentioned it's an illusion, so I know even if I don't see through it, I can then just kind of try to ask them. I said, will save. Oh boy.
Someone's having a good day.
I'm having a very, very interesting day, apparently.
No. Not working out well for you, is it?
Oh, man's.
I guess Brachu would just kind of be like, you guys sure there's something here? I mean, this is really normal looking to me. Like nothing seems out of place here.
I don't
Yeah.
that.
Pretty sure.
I'm gonna do something dumb here, and if he's that convinced that it's just a normal stone pillar. He's just gonna walk up to the quote-unquote normal stone pillar.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, I hate this so much, but I'm doing it anyways. And
Brought to.
just go up
Brought to
and
know.
touching it.
Oh.
And just touch it. And
I hate this so much.
Just have to not believe in it. It's not real.
I don't really like hold my hand against it. I kind of kind of repeatedly touch it, kind of like smack it a little bit.
You just smack it. This obelisk can fit
Like
so much material.
just
well.
like a kind of like pat it multiple times sort of deal.
Oh boy.
I love
was
my
gonna-
rolls tonight.
It was
Just
gonna be
just amazing.
Oh God. Pat.
Yes.
He's exhausted. Oh.
I'm just gonna kind of crawl away a little bit and just kind of lay there. Just
Do that.
silent.
Well, I will. How sturdy is Theseus?
I was about to say, do I see these things approaching? Or I don't know if they're part of the illusion or not. Okay, still crawling.
I'm gonna sharply swoop down to drop Theseus back into the riverbed, and then see if I can grab Bratu in time to avoid their notice. Ooh, our first time I get to use fly.
And I feel like
That's right.
luggage.
Presently, that's just basically what I'm treating everyone to. +5 confidence bonus on fly. I'm not sure if that fires properly, but we'll see. Okay, that was supposed to have a +5 to it.
I don't know if you're that's gonna cut it with my heavy ass.
Right, I'm just gonna quickly, properly, add that to my stuff. There we go. Well. Hey, now that they're closer, can I get a good look at them and see what they're supposed to be doing here? See if I can glean their purpose.
While he's doing that, I'm using my martyr's tear.
Oh, was gonna be a 16, but we get a 3 instead.
Actually, nope. I don't have martyr's tear actually at the moment. I haven't taken the time to redo that.
I'm just.
That sounds familiar.
Familiar, you say? My notes have cleared themselves.
Can I still move them?
Hey, could you potentially open the FG server? Because my notes didn't carry over. But I thought I did, and I must have not have saved them. That's fair enough.
I currently just kind of laying in a riverbed with nothing else to do. So yeah, I'll examine them and see if I can figure out what the hell just happened to me, since I can't. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna grab the wizard immediately, like one claw on his shoulder, and be like, "Okay, what the
Fix
hell
it.
causes this?"
Give help.
Oh boy, gonna lean in. What is this, knowledge geology? Alright.
I like knowledge geology.
Sick.
We're gonna go with that.
Let's take a look. I'm gonna need to take your temperature on this one, I think. Hmm.
He doesn't need that blood.
I can tell you that your hand is getting more expensive by the second. Ah, okay. If I
So
had
that
to guess, this is surely just a guess, but I would say that Pillar might be transferring your life energy to the person crucified into it. Because it doesn't seem that he's turned to stone.
That's
It's just my guess, though. This is a very strange place. I do not like it.
Bratu is just going to kind of, kind of mutter under his breath, "I hate illusions," and he's just gonna lay there.
I'm gonna need you to hold still and let me see your hand.
Sure.
All right. Take out Joel's chisel. Time for surgery.
Excuse me?
Don't worry, it's just the tips of the fingers.
just the tip.
They'll grow back.
Ribs grow back. Yours they don't.
I'm not a lizard.
We're gonna switch back to Bratu while surgery is happening.
You mean resolve?
Sorry, resolve.
This can only end well.
Man, I can't believe nobody's stopping me.
Well, I'm too busy looking at the caretakers to make sure to find us. Well, Bratu could stop him.
But he didn't.
I was gonna ask. I was like, can I actually stop him, or am I in too much pain from what just happened?
And what's about to happen?
I mean, if it starts to feel like he's actually hurting me, then yes. But I don't know if those onyx fingertips have pain receptors now.
Well, if it starts to hurt, then I've gone far enough.
No.
Can I make a heal check on my own to figure out if I know whether or not he knows what the fuck he's doing? With a chisel? Okay, then yeah, no. I'll grab his hand and be like, hold on. Why are you trying to use a chisel?
What are you?
Because it's stone. What else would you use? I mean, the next most delicate tool I've got is a consecrated dagger, and I don't think I want to use that in surgery.
Trying to work out if I'm overhearing this and want to do something about it.
We, yeah. I was about to say, we're not whispering it.
I'm trying to work out how I'm feeling. You know what? Given that we're in a somewhat serious situation, I'm gonna settle back down into the riverbed and just gently push Theseus away from the fingertips,
Whoop.
and just state that
You're right. Surgery can wait.
I just want to know what Resolve has to say.
I mean, look, the alternative was I'll bring out my artisan tools and make you some nice fingers, but
I mean, Bratsu would at least trust you with a chisel over the wizard.
Hey,
hey, you'll get some very nice fingertips.
But
give me a nice,
just
piece of pine, and I'll show you what I can do with a chisel.
that's not a woodworking tool.
Blame. No blame at all.
Yeah, I can't blame him here. But after Bratsu's done basically sulking over being fooled by the illusion to the extent he was, he's gonna kind of look to Resolve and go, so, what's our actual plan here? Do we just leave this thing alone?
I don't
Or do
have
we actually
knowledge
try to deal with
plan
it?
making. I think this is people who know what they're doing.
Oh god, I can only
I
imagine
will
the
note that
look.
obviously because I haven't typed any of this, he's not
Yeah.
saying it.
No, I was just sitting here, I was thinking, could you imagine what the look on the captain's face would be if the Resolve actually said, what, do you think this is people who know what they're doing?
I mean, look, I'm
Oh,
pretty sure that he's worked out by now that we're kind of just playing it by ear. Also, I have got what I need from the server. Thank you.
that was kind of half of the purpose of the surgery bit, I feel like, was buying time for that. Because weren't you looking at that to find something?
The caretakers, are they clad similarly to the priest that we dealt with before? Yes. I wish I could get more information on our hanging man, but that's really not going to happen. There's no way I can stealthily fly off a blast, is there? The kind of obvious things. I would like to see how far away from the obelisk are the statues. Is it more than 120 feet? Damn. Okay. Well, that's not going to work. What is within 120 feet?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try not to just murder my party members or attack people unprovoked. I'm not an elf. Um, we're gonna go
what do
with
you
the
look?
classics. We're gonna go with the classics. I'm gonna pick up a rock.
I was gonna say, what are you looking for? I might have something in my bag.
I've got a rock.
Okay.
They're pretty abundant in a riverbed. And
Very nice river rocks.
have a rock, and I'm going to throw it somewhere between the obelisk and the church, behind them, as a distraction.
On being them.
I'm trying to cause a
Intimidate?
distraction.
Intimidate. It's
Intimidate?
I guess it's intimidate. I feel like this would be the equivalent to. We don't have a deception skill, do we?
I mean, look.
Oh, would it be sleight of hand, maybe?
Say my guess would be sleight of hand for that, but I don't have it trained. Yes, you do.
We
I
can
give it
still have DCs under 15 at this point. I'm shocked.
Look, I'm happy to give it a shot if you're gonna let me. I will roll untrained sleight of hand. Hey.
Yeah.
It's a classic for a reason, folks. Alright, so the resolve will wait for them to start moving off and then mention that.
These two guys must be convinced they're going crazy at this point.
At this point, we're basically just they're just Skyrim NPCs. Every time they should notice something, they just don't and go back to their business.
So yeah, I will say that, and then I will flap up out of the riverbed once more. It seems to be a house at this point, and hover beside the obelisk man and see if he is coherent.
Theseus huffs and puts his chisel away.
Is he awake? Yes.
I'll touch him.
Look at his face. Yeah.
Well, I mean, are you moving the hair or just getting at a different angle?
I'm just looking. I'm not touching. Fine, I will use my elemental mastery to get some pebbles. It's face, yeah, at its face. I'm getting a lot of mileage out of basic geokinesis today. No, I'm going to use them gently to move his hair out of his face. Oh, good stuff. Yep, lovely. He's having a good day. Are there any distinguishing marks on his person? Or on any clothing if he has any? Uh, o- other than the missing olfactory organs, yes. Hey, we've done it. God damn it. Oh wait, I can just press 1, I don't need to go into skills. That's F1. Good job. Okay, there we go. Oh, lovely. That's not nice. Um, so what's the holy symbol?
Not holy enough, it looks like.
We've got a little turf war happening here, it seems.
Next, at 11, more in the gang wars between Pharasma and Ergothoa.
Has the other caretakers coming back? Or are they still... you fools. Well, look, it's a very nice piece of rock. They should stay there for a bit longer. So he's stuck in there, isn't he? Why can't I be at 12th level? If I was 12th level, I'd have stuff to do. But I don't. So I'm just going to take out my sickle and see if I can just gently cut the threads that's holding his mouth shut. Sure. Once I can remember where. There we go. I am dexterous. Hooray. Um, and then I'm just gonna see if I can just gently whisper to him. It's just in before he scram. His ears have been cut off, not cut out. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, this is upsetting. But he is definitely alive and not dead. Oh, sorry, undead, rather. Well, shit. And there's no functional way I can get him out. The obviously incredibly magical onyx. The magical onyx that turns the dragon into a statue. That onyx? The same onyx? Well, I'm gonna fly above him then. Like, how close to the
You
top
see
is
his
he? Top is he? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go to the top. And I'm gonna see if I can just get a feel for how sturdy it is by blasting the top. Yes. Yes. I'm not even touching it. Like blasts. How can I roll just? I'll just roll it standard. 4d6 plus 11. Oh, good job, David. There we go. A relatively low roll, all things considered. Oh, actually, that should have an extra 4 on it, so it should be 26. I mean, is there visible damage, or is it just like a solid impact? How tall is the obelisk? Okay. And how deep is the riverbed? Cool. So I'm going to fly down into the riverbed. And I'm going to rely on... So, well, first of all, I'm just going to say to the other people... I'm going to start with that. Let's see if there's any dissent first.
checks out. I approve of it.
No disagreements here.
Would
the riverbed effectively mask the disturbance that gathering power would make? I love that answer. Okay.
do we have any
So-
rope or chain by any chance? If we try and topple
yeah.
it the old-fashioned way.
I'm just trying to break it, but I'm not sure if I have any rope. Give me a sec.
I don't think that'd do anything to something clearly magical.
Got 50
Could
feet
try
of rope.
dispelling it.
Like 2 Cs or 1 C? I've got 50 feet of standard rope, but I don't think that's going to be enough for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather power for 9 seconds. which will be enough to offset the burn for an extended range magma blast. And I will aim it towards the same place where that initial earth blast hit. I just perform the whole attack. Yeah. That seems like everything. I mean, look, aren't you glad that I went with the resolve and not the measure? This is your game.
What? Why are we starting to use measurements like that? What?
He's calculating the amount of hit points an onyx pillar has, and that does that by inches per. Sorry, yeah, inch of thickness.
Well,
Trying to ruin the magic that's in it, really.
oh well. And we all.
Oh no.
Theseus peeks over the edge. You, should I dispel magic on it yet?
The resolve is just going to slowly look over to Theseus. It's like,
I want to hear this. Well, read it.
I didn't. You know that I can do that. I'm a wizard. But fuck. Oh, okay. Fuck. I'm.
fuck.
He just starts like saying the description like some sort of recording.
The fitness gram.
Now you listen here. Dispel magic is a very complicated spell. I don't think that.
It's a cast.
Not sure if I did what I.
Do it.
Oh, now Zeus is rolling like me.
My God.
Pardon me.
And this whole time, Crush is just sitting there like, I just like my axe.
Theseus glares at the obelisk and slowly draws his chisel.
Draws chisel with menacing intent. It depends on how many times he, prepared it.
Yeah, and if he's willing to, spend that other use of it, even if he has.
How do I add dark vision to my stuff?
Theseus looks at the obelisk, looks at the glowing chapel. Might need this other one.
Also, an idea. What if we leave
Explosive
this?
runes, you're right.
Guess what?
What?
This
I was thinking more we just deal with the more pressing issue And when
What's that?
everything's safe, we come back to deal with whatever the fuck this is. That I still
Let's
don't even know what's there, but clearly
let's
there's
come back
something
later.
there.
Ah, yes, we cast dwarf at it.
Don't cut. Well, actually, if the dwarf manifests a magma blade, you could cast dwarf at it.
We have a plan.
Oh, I didn't mean to put dwarf in there. I'm sorry. I can do
But
140 points of damage
This
in a
rock
round.
needs to learn its place.
but you know, Bratu does. But regardless of all this out of character talk, Bratu is suggesting that we indeed come back later.
That is a good suggestion.
I'd like to throw
There,
Brother at the caretakers. Actually, better point. Hey, Bratu.
yes.
Eh?
I really don't think this, and he holds up that just, part of his shield hand, just the fingertips have turned into onyx. It's like, I don't think that's enough to count.
So we make you touch it more.
I think most
Out
people
of
talk
character, I
their
will say that I'm
ornaments.
willing to eat a dwarf and then tell the elf. But, jokes aside, no, he would legitimately be like, he doesn't think, that that minor of a transformation would be anywhere near enough for them to talk to him. He
Well,
can try.
uh,
They're already dead.
I'm just gonna. There's a lot of self-control going into not smacking the wizard. Yeah.
I mean, Brazil would respond with, my idea was just deal with the bigger, likely bigger bad. He kind of, gestures over to the bad vibes building. First, that's not a bad idea either.
Yeah, we
And
should
there is
probably go
that.
over to the chapel.
It's not a bad idea,
I don't remember Granum's tenants. Give me a
but
moment.
the
I
one
pressed
thing is that
buttons.
it might be better to save everything we have for whatever's in that temple
1 second.
and then deal with, only two of these guys. We can deal with them after.
Well, I'm going to. Like, obviously, it's not his first choice, and he doesn't really like enjoy the concept, but it does make some sense. And he has an unlimited amount of, you know, blasts.
Hmm. Yeah, but Bratsu is he'll say I'm more getting at
Well,
in case it takes more than just our weaponry to take them down.
I'm going to tie Bratu to a blast and fire the dragon along with the bolt.
I don't think you'd be able to do that. I'd be impressed, but I don't think so.
No, I can't. I already asked something similar.
I mean,
In this
especially when
case,
I'm 300 pounds by myself without gear.
the blast can travel 120 feet in a second. So, anyway, the dwarf will give a reluctant nod on this note, and he will prepare himself.
Okay, if he sees resolve coming up with going along with it, as I said, Bratu's only concern is, this being not as easy as it looks to take them down. Then
And he will pass on that.
oh, okay. Keystrokes, keystrokes, keystrokes.
And he'll say that to the captain. And the master dwarf will shrug at that and start to once more the swirl of elemental energy will begin around him, and he
I'm actually
will. Yes.
Oh no. Go
No,
ahead.
no,
I was just gonna
you've
do something.
interrupted now, so come on.
I was just gonna have Bratu take out his longbow and prepare an arrow in case one of you missed.
I'm gonna magma blast the dragon.
You're actually not the one I'm worried about missing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I will perform the attack then. And blip. That. Yeah, I added a 10 to it. Only 9 damage was enough to drop the man's. I guess I didn't need to take 6 seconds, only 3. Oh well. I guess I should have put plus there. I think that's what it's complaining about. Let me just quickly check. No? I don't know what it's up to then. I guess we can work it out. Oh, because I'm putting in attack roll dice instead of attack roll bonus. That'll be why. And I guess we'll just meander over and see if they had any appropriate effects. Well, I don't understand this kind of stuff, so I'm going to look to somebody who does.
I think it's time to get closer.
About to say that's where we're headed, isn't it?
I'm going to use the wizard as a shield. Follow him.
I'll
Time
take
to get
point.
time to get my strutting legs on.
I do not own any token with vision in this scene.
Hey, neither do I. I'm blind.
I don't need to see to strut.
All right, little dog, calm down.
I'll calm down.
Oh, lovely.
But I'm gonna have the bonk hammer out.
I will
As
draw
they
my
approach
wand of scorching.
I will wiggle my fingers.
Hey, David.
Yeah.
Do you happen to remember off the top of your head what enlarge person takes away and what it adds? Well,
It makes you bigger.
aside,
You can just read
well,
the spell.
oh yeah, I guess spell would be in the potion description, wouldn't it? For some reason, because it was a potion, my brain went, oh, the spell description's not there. Totally should be, though.
Yes. I'm still blind.
I see no map.
I see no token. Do I click chapel? What do I do? I have to click chapel. Nope.
Not switch scenes until resources finish loading.
What about? Can you right click on the on us in the bottom left corner? There we go. I can see now. Hello. It's me. You've given me my dark vision, you know? And you've given me my appropriate vision for darkness. Thank you.
and my look. Okay.
I don't see Bratu's token, unfortunately.
I'm on there. I see yours.
But I can't see him for some reason.
What is it? I'm
I
there,
can see
but I
these
know
things. I just can't see. I can't see Bratu or the captain.
Are these 5-foot squares? Then I don't think my vision's acting right.
I am not there.
Next week on things that are happening.
Things that aren't happening. Oh, I think I'm good now. There it is.
Hey, well, there's my dark vision. I can see myself and Theseus and nothing else. Well, as a in terms of tokens.
I've got a blank screen. Me? I don't see a token. Yep. Nope.
Actually, wait. If you right click on his name in the bottom left corner, you should be able to do drag to scene.
Nope. Yep.
Still can't see the other two though. Okie dokie. Give me a second. Let's share my screen. Screen has been shared.
All right, I'm loading in. All right, I'm in the chapel.
And now I can see Bratu. Hello, Bratu. Yeah, experiencing technical difficulties. Give us a moment.
Okay, it's back.
We require elevator music.
How far should I be able to see? Okay. I can see 30 feet.
I mean, he's just regular people, so.
Yeah. Okay, yes. I am good then.
Just in
Well,
general, I'm hovering 5 feet off the ground at all times now.
How big is this chapel? Particularly the doorway? Hmm.
I would like to wander
indeed.
see if there's anything there.
Wow, really? You know what? Fair enough. I'm not gonna complain.
I'd like to look down the side. I'm just gonna wander over here. Oh, hey, windows. How high off the ground is the window? Oh, I will whisper back to people. Him is just. And then, oh Jesus, I want to sneak up to the corner and peep in and like try and see who's at the head, but I can't because my eyes are not that. Oh Jesus, didn't mean to move that far. Yeah.
Smash.
Just dwarf on the window suddenly. I need bigger eyes. I just suppose adding. Hmm? What the fuck? I can just see like a square token. There we go. Right. Can I understand the sermon that's going on? Oh, well, of course. Are the other two coming around, or I'm just kind of vibing here by myself?
Well, you said there's windows, but you didn't say, if you want us to come over there or not.
I mean,
But
I thought the dwarf disappearing around the corner would have been a bit obvious.
How
is
high
this
up are these windows? All right.
if we want to make a violent entrance, I have an idea, but until then.
Slabs of onyx. These undead got buko bucks.
Is Captain coming around? Is he just vibing?
Bratu would kind of whisper and be like, well, if we want shock and awe, I can pop up in a large person potion and just go right through.
I could cast a large person on the other one as well.
Who else would you cast a large person on?
Let's see.
Wait, we know someone who does speak it.
Oh, we do. He's standing right behind us.
Yeah.
I do not.
Nah.
Where is the language list anyway? I saw it before, now I don't remember where it is. Oh, but mine hasn't been taped. God damn it. Is the captain telling the truth? Okay. No, more about like the content, because it seems a bit strange that Gathoan priests want to free anything from anything other than the mortal coil just so they can bring it back.
I mean, who said they're not getting at that?
Gotta
They
love it when
are.
everything's couched in religious idioms.
But Bratsu will kind of ask the captain, does it seem like do they seem like the undead we saw in the graveyard? Or are they acting as if they're alive?
I would like to sneak past the window and see if I can find another window. Oh boy.
Bratsu's not gonna go any further than he is. He's not a stealth guy, so he can't really take that risk.
It does not appear so. I love mysterious holes in the ground. Well, I will make my way back, just for a moment. Now, I collided with a wall. Just mentioned speaking in hushed tones, so that the figures right next to the window that I can see are like,
Perhaps we'll find some more priests in this shed.
DIY priests always found in a shed.
Say we investigate there first before we burst in.
And the resolve will nod his head in agreement because it seems like the best idea.
And Bratsu would agree. Best to have a perimeter secured before we go inside for sure. Don't want unexpected visitors coming in.
And then we sail away. Nyum. I've been messaged. This is behold a door. Oh, by the way, can I tremor sense anything 30 feet down? I will land just to do that. Oh, yeah, is there any movement from inside the shed?
Only one way to find out.
I really think that we just need to introduce Theseus to the magic of gun, and then he can just be a cop.
Bang, bang.
Is the first is I was gonna check see if it was locked, but I guess it's not locked.
So ugly.
Knowledge religion. Why is there a statue of something like this?
We just make another character, and it's just his sole purpose is knowledge religion. Actually, no, the Y is also a bit strange, given that we were right next to a church.
Yeah, but
It
it's
should be
in
the
it's
church.
yeah, or outside, like it's closed off from everything. That's weird. I
It's
want to roll whatever is needed to figure out why this statue is sealed off from other things. Why is it just in a shed by itself instead of
Roll religion, I would imagine.
I guess knowing what it is will help first. Okay, might as
Exactly,
well
does
start
that
with the
make
basics. So, knowledge religion. Ah, that was almost an 8. I'm glad it wasn't.
Bless you. What is a Dybbuk when it's at home?
the sculptor was quite skilled.
Oh, like is a Dybbuk something that you'd normally see in reference to anything, or is it just
Yeah,
here?
special.
Is it? Is it actually a statue? Is the statue worth anything? I praise. Uh, I'm not gonna try and take it. No.
Yet.
Oh, just quickly. Something being masterwork removes its armor check. Sorry, reduces its check penalty by 1. Yeah. I think I worked out what the issue is then, because magical items are masterwork by default. I worked out where my ACP was coming from. I love stone cunning. I love lamp. So 29. Is the door wide enough to move the statue out?
If there's all tells me to move it, I can move it. Ratu's going to be like, I'm guessing it's over top of something along those lines. And then Bratu just nod and go to pull it out.
give him a hand just to make it easier. I will put myself on the ground just to.
Really?
So
Game.
Good one. Good job. Watch me roll a 1. I rolled a 16. At all?
Well, I rolled a nat 1. Of course it's not budging.
Wait, how heavy would you say this is?
Step aside, Bra2.
Go ahead. He's gonna roll nat 20. Just because why not? But
Man,
sure,
I
bro.
just need to quickly check a thing. I'm 8th level, yeah? Yeah. I can only move up to 40 pounds. That's not going to help. Actually, I would like to sift the area as well. See if there's anything that I've missed. Okay. I always figure that I can sift on earthing surfaces. Well, yeah, so I'll see if Theseus is going to be better than the dragon.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? But before this turns into a circus thing, I'm going to wrap my rope around it so we can all pull it,
Fair.
and get the captain over to give us a hand as well. With rope. Hell yeah.
I was about to say if we need silk rope over normal rope, I have some.
Let's just try. Looking around the area, could I see something like a mechanism that would have made this easier?
I was gonna look around to see if anything, well, more listen, I guess, see if they're still doing that preaching coming from the chapel, and kind of look around to make sure no one's like come upon us in these few minutes. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
see if we can we pull this back over us by going as we go downstairs? Oh, I guess we'll just kind of maneuver it in such a way. It's still gonna be half out the door, but whatever, and I'll take my rope back.
And I'll take the lead.
Yeah.
I imagine
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
goal, yeah.
We've got peeping to do.
Se-
It's another map time.
Sally forth into the unforgiving gloom.
Honestly, the most amusing thing you could have done was said, "Well, it immediately takes you out that hole you saw just before." It's a
Just a
very
total wild goose chase there to throw people off. These priests have thought of everything.
They were fooled by the cellar of befuddlement.
cellar of befuddlement. Big fan.
Ah.
I think that seems fair.
Mhm.
Basically, as long as the pet wizard is safe, it's all good. I love walls. Can my tremor sense feel things? Aside, it's 30 feet.
I seem to not be in front. Could one of you scooch?
Sorry. Gotta make sure Theseus is aware that his safety is our priority. We can't
If
have
you
a pet
insist.
wizard and said pet wizard is dead.
Not quite how that worked.
Excuse me?
Don't worry about it. Don't ask about what happened to the last pet.
I shan't.
Technically, you'd have to ask Andros, not Resolve.
Actually, yeah, nobody else current. Like, we're so flush with options, man.
Like,
I think we should
yes.
walk forward.
Yep. Keeping a close eye out, or trying to keep a close eye out for things such as traps and mechanisms.
Cautious advance, toad. We're like a caterpillar. It's great.
Yeah.
We're giving you time by being a caterpillar. It's okay.
That's exactly why I'm doing it.
There we go. Wait, how high is the ceiling? Oh.
And so far, I haven't noticed any odd mechanisms on the floor of the walls, anything that might make me think of a trap so far.
Is the door trapped?
And that was the next thing. I was going to look over the door first.
Can I give you a perception check peeping over his shoulder? Oh, sorry, between his legs, sorry. It's default for me to do it over the shoulder.
I was about to say, I'm 2 resolves stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be hovering in here, it's just too much.
That's what I use that on? That's what I use that on.
Is it locked?
Good. That was a good shit. Okay, then.
A dragon battering ram. Oh no, there's a wizard under me.
That's kinky. Does one pop up in my space? Oh, okay. When I saw where they were, and I was like, they're all in the corner. One gonna pop up in my corner? Please no. Good.
I like initiative, yay! I rolled a 27, apparently. 27.08.
Just trying to remember where it is.
There we go.
The 08 is for tiebreakers.
Can I squeeze past the dragon? Nice. Just, oh. Yo, I'll just use this. I would squeeze past the dragon and find myself face to face with a boy. I don't suppose knowledge dungeoneering. I don't suppose dungeoneering will tell me that what to best use against this. I think it's more religion, isn't it? I'll give it a shot then. Why not? Well, in which case, given that I'm right up in its face, I will manifest a blade of fire and give it the old smack, which I will do once I have remembered where there it is. Form attack. Single attack. That's against touch, if that matters. No, that was a move action and a standard action.
Ah, this again.
The gun explodes next to my ear.
Pretty much. He dropped that thing fucking fast.
Why is that not working? He's having a bad time with this gun.
Theseus avoids the blast, but why is there a blast? What the hell was that?
Oh, so I'm fucked. Touch AC is 12. I repeat, I am fucked.
You just like saying that, don't you?
So 7 total.
Hey, Mr. DM man. when you have a moment, can you tell me why Fireblade isn't firing as 2 attacks when I click on perform attack, but my other blades are? The form, the formulas on Earthblade, Magma Blade, and Fireblade are all the same. I'm trying to work out why. That's fair enough. I just thought you might know off the top of your head.
Since my breath weapon is aligned, could I hit both of these two in front of me if I aimed it correctly? God damn it. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna do a full round attack against I need to
Okay, work it
target.
out. Yeah, that was it. I worked it out. It's all good.
And yeah, time to see if I can bonk somebody. Bonk a ghost.
Everyone loves bonking Ghost. It's good.
Oh, and I can do my secondary attack, correct? So it's not gonna matter. Good to know.
Are you trying to claw it?
I don't claw, I bite.
But I can't imagine trying to bite a shadow would do good things to you.
But if it being non-magical means it's useless, then yeah, it doesn't matter. It next person's turn, DM.
Misses.
Oh, can roll that against me.
Theseus is going to draw his wand of scorching ray and take aim on this man. Would he get 2 rays or 1? Alright. Aim both of them at this one right in front of me. How would I indicate that I'm getting 2 rays?
That's the spell twice. Though if it's files properly, it should just do that.
Boom.
Which means you've still got another ray, which I believe you can retarget. If he can see it, of course. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it would have been worth it if it hadn't been a crit. I'm foiled by my own good luck.
Again, I'm going to make a full attack. I'm going to aim to finish off the first one and then put the second attack into the remaining one. I'm good with words. So I will perform a full attack. The first one misses. In which case, I'm just gonna finish off the first one. Actually, no. I'm gonna direct this attack to the one in front of Bratu because I can hear him struggling. Yeah. And then I'm going to. Do I know if shadows are intelligent, or if they're impulsive? Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a 5 foot step over here and kind of make a show of it as I do to try and keep its attention on me. Captain out of nowhere. Woo! We've done it. It nearly cost us the dragon, but hey, we're here. Where's the magical detection, man?
Whoop. Yep.
We get a nice axe, I guess.
It is so magical that I can't even detect it.
That would be scary.
What the fuck?
Excusems?
That's a lot of platinum. Well, we shall do as all proper adventuring parties should and divide the platinum.
That's two. That is 72 platinum apiece with 2 left over. If we're giving some to the captain.
Or we're in the perfect position for a Mexican standoff.
As I said,
Look, I
70...
hate to turn the pet wizard into slag.
As I said, 72 apiece if the captain's getting a share too, which I assume he is.
Well,
Should.
yeah,
Well,
does
we
the captain
did.
appear to have any kind of invested interest in wealth? In which case, it's 72 for Theseus and 74 for the man who's now weak as a limp noodle.
I am still in the 20s.
You're a noodle. So it's how, and the gold was what? I will divide.
Okay.
So
I know.
303. That is 534 with a remainder of 1, basically. Yeah. So there'll be like a tiny, like a bit of a gold piece. So 533, really. We'll just leave the rest kind of sitting there.
Wait, so how much was it a piece at 533?
Yeah, 533.
I have this guilty feeling that we came in through the back.
Guilty? Why would we be guilty over that?
I don't know. It's an odd feeling.
I'm not used to dealing with guilt. So it was just platinum and gold and the axe, and what was it? A piece of what? I would like to see using my dual crafting knowledge if these are like good pieces.
Gem quality rock quartz.
Oh, okay, there's silver and copper there as well. I just saw you post it, so I will. So 49 silver. There. Yeah, so that's 16 silver each. And somebody can just take the copper. Well, I mean, it's just copper. I would also like to hoard the gems if nobody minds.
I'd say you're gonna be turning them in. As if you're trying to turn them into something, then sure, that's your thing.
I mean, sure. I figured my dual crafting knowledge would have let me know that, but good.
My
You sure the jeweler profession wouldn't help with that?
Might I attempt an appraisal of it?
Hell of an appraise.
So
I
that
think you
was
should.
Azurite, Jasper, which is 5, and Corpse, which is 7. Cool.
I think two of those. I don't know how good they'd even be for you for crafting. Jeez,
Well,
compared to the Jasper.
I can just make nice things. And is their weight just negligible? Cool. I'll just make these as trade goods. Azurite with a value of 11. Cool. And we shall. Is there anything else in this room that might let us know what else is happening around here? Or... Sure, I'm just making my Jasper here. I rolled a. Well, that's interesting. And not at all ominous.
Not in the slightest.
I don't think there's anything you can say I would never do, Gary.
Well,
Just putting that out there.
I'm just going to suggest that once we've dusted ourselves off and given a gentle pat to the dragon.
Now like 17 strength dragon, yeah.
You sure Azurite? Like the WoW stuff? Azure. Oh, Azure. Right. Right. I'm with you. Sorry, the way. I wasn't looking at that. I was listening
And
to your words.
I
You're
wanted
supposed to sell me in the theater of the mind.
I want to check, see if the door is trapped. I assume perception check.
If only we had someone here that had a good strength score.
I think 17 is still a decent strength score.
If only.
So, I assume just a strength check. Why? I'm about to fucking take my hammer to it. It's wooden, right?
Step aside, young man.
Yeah. You know what? I'll step and let Theseus try. Just I'm curious. But he is getting out his axe in order to just straight up chop through the door. Yep.
You're 14. Skeletal champion. I don't even know.
Okay.
He could 100% roll better too. I just rolled garbage,
Come
which has
on,
been me
wizard.
this whole night.
Man, I really wish I had knock prepared. This. Uh,
Look, he rolled better.
damn.
What? Okay. Axe time.
Eh. Next
And
time.
I'm just gonna, well, I guess I'll just roll an attack. I can't like take a 10 on trying to chop it down with a door. Okay. So just roll an attack and I assume you'll handle the rest. I'll just do single attack. Could I, not roll like garbage? That'd be nice. I rolled also, I think, minimum damage. And rolled min. I rolled fucking minimum damage. I don't even know what tonight is. Like, can I just keep hacking at it? Okay. Can I make a full round attack against it?
Watching this dragon have a hissy fit against a door.
Pretty much.
I do have mending prepared.
Now
Or
that I
just slide
damaged
right.
it, I am just going. I hear the resolve. Like there's even kind of a head twitch of like he like hears it, and then he just fucking goes to ram through the door again with strength. The dragon is unhappy. Really? Really?
I'm gonna manifest Quilliam on top of the dragon's head.
No, this is what groups hate shadows.
There is now a hedgehog on your head.
He's a good hedgehog.
A hedgehog.
It's a hedgehog. Are you still gonna go to the door? Yeah, here we go.
Do the power of William.
You did it, Quilliam.
Hell yeah.
I give.
thank William for his help, and then I dismiss the corporeal form of Hedgehog.
Well, don't dismiss him before I have pet him as thanks. Then you can dismiss him.
Don't forget,
Uh,
Angry Dragon Man.
I'm gonna check for traps, and
I mean,
then check see if it's locked in that order.
I'm just gonna let him do it. He seems like he needs to work out some issues.
I'm just gonna look at resolve and say, "Summon Quilliam again."
No, we're gonna switch.
would you like me to squeeze up in front there?
We're gonna switch places.
Oh, you're just gonna burn it?
We're gonna switch places. Can I take the hinges off? Like, not with a glass, like with my tools.
Ooh,
Sure.
okay.
This is why we don't let the dragon do things, because he not think. Elevator music. That's not good.
Are you? David, are you sure you should be the one talking crap?
I want to see if I can avoid the dragon's gaze and
I might have to ask both of you to get out of the way.
hang on. I'm avoiding the dragon's gaze, and then also where is it? Damn, I
This
should
door's
have.
never stood a chance.
I should have tremor sensed her.
No, well, after he does that, will the resolve let me past him to take up the doorway as the usual point?
You mean I
Okay.
don't get a surprise round for blasting the door in? What a shock. I'm surprised 12 hit the door. I wonder if I can change that from undefined, because that's really annoying. Not the skeletons.
Blast them open too.
I like rolling initiative. It makes me feel good about myself.
I had to say, I feel like it kind of makes sense if we have breaks in combat like this. We all rolled good? This can't be a good sign.
It does not. Even if it did hit me, it wouldn't have done anything. See, I would like to specify that my my earth blade is doing bludgeoning damage, and I commit what is commonly known as the whack. reflex. And I'm gonna stay in this corner so people can get around me.
Okay. 5, 10, and 15.
How
You
many
made it. You can't say
doors are
anything.
there? How many stuck doors are there?
Okay, well, I have the hammer out, and I'm going to take it, and I am going to actually chuck it at the one that's farthest from me.
Hopefully I should be back before my turn rolls around, so back in a sec.
Okay. It is bludgeoning. Skeletons have some health to them. More than I expected, at least.
Still holding his wand, Theseus, not able to see what's happening, is going to march around the corner. Excuse me.
That is exactly why I stopped where I stopped. Because now you can see. There are 3 skeletons.
And
One of which
I'm gonna
has been cracked.
gonna send one ray at the one straight ahead, and one ray at the one in the kitty corner.
Kitty corner. Interesting. They are child skeletons. How dark.
The one straight ahead.
Wolf has returned.
Sneaky punk, don't dodge next time. That's what happened.
He was following us properly like he should have. Is there a free space in the middle of the room? I need acrobatics for that. Can't just squeeze past. Wait, yeah, so I can't just like go to where Brato is and then to the left, so to the right rather.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I'm back, and I see the skeletons attempted to hit me.
Well, in which case, given that I can do exactly, I can do nothing. So I'm just gonna target the boy, and we're going back to basics with blast and just throwing it standard elementals at people.
Elementals or elements?
Yes,
I was asking.
blam. Blam, and the skeleton's gone. And then I'm just going to move. Get off that. I don't need to untarget myself now, and then move down here. Hi.
Hammer returns to my hand, and now I get to make a full round attack against the one next to me. One of those, I think, is a miss. Yeah, first one.
Rattling the bones.
Interesting. The bludgeoning does only normal.
They're not vulnerable. It was what hits them the best.
Hmm.
I reach around the corner and poke my wand of scorching ray right in the skeleton's forehead.
I do hate to be that guy, but shouldn't the wizard incur something for that? I love random orders. I'm just going to stand over here by the door.
I guess I'll step
Do I
forward
have to roll
and...
perception to see if the door's stuck?
Well, while they're dealing with a stuck door, can I examine the altar?
Theseus,
I call dibs on this door.
You're up.
Well, it's an altar, so I wanted to see what is an altar to, if it's to Urgathoa, and maybe how long it's been here, if it is, regardless of what type of altar it is. If there was any
Hot
doubt that he
damn.
generated this before, there is none now.
We could just leave the gems on the altar.
I mean, it all means something.
Especially the black pearls, those can definitely stay. But is there any idea how long this has been here? Like, if it's been here... I don't need exacts. I'm actually curious if it's been here longer than about how long things have been in disarray outside. I thought whether the number given is true or not, I thought we were told something by the priest of Urgatho. I thought he said it had been a certain amount of time or something. I could be wrong. I just thought we were given some sort of numbers. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Okay. Now, what is Theseus gonna do about the door?
This door's coming with me.
Just takes the door.
Yeah!
Yeah, I do have. I need to ask before we go. How old actually is Theseus?
Trying to click on my token.
He's
48.
not even that old. We're just out here calling him an old man.
Yeah, I mean he's past.
Hey man,
He's a little past middle age, but that's it.
He is
for a medieval setting, I am an old man.
Well, that's fair, I guess. All right,
Right,
old
for an
man, you can go
adventurer,
first
maybe.
this time.
Ellen.
Haha.
Ah. Oh. Who dares face Theseus?
Nobody dare face Theseus because he is all that is, uh, man, I guess.
Foolish doors, you stand before Theseus.
Just do.
Soon they shall be open doors. I will choose this door, yes. Is it open? Remember, Theseus.
This is why we checked every door for traps. What the fuck?
Dawn.
Poor ankles, not again.
I,
First thing I would like to do. I don't want to move here. I don't want to tremor sense. I want to tremor sense. Like directly below me. Okay, so the south east room. Okay, cool. So I'll pass it on, and then we should probably head the opposite direction after Theseus has encountered a door with teeth.
well,
His only nemesis, a door that fights back.
Bratsu does want to check these two doors for traps since they're so close together. Of course. All good. Totally.
Go on.
I'm gonna check each one to see if they're locked. That one. Okay, checking the one below me next.
Hey, Theseus, we have another door for you to open.
Well, I was about to say, before we get into that, well, I guess we'll start back at our door opening order of me trying to open this one. The one next to
That's
me.
fair.
No, Theseus is the only one to have properly opened a door on the first try, therefore he gets to go again.
You know what? Okay. Sure. Sure.
All right.
Also, the captain needs to make it in here at some point.
Oh yeah, probably would help.
Here we go.
See, now we move on.
Okay. And now I roll and probably fail, because my rolls have been ass. Yep.
He gets to 12. Yes.
You're up, Resolve.
This group's nemesis: will saves and doors.
Stuck doors, specifically.
Is that door supposed to be open?
Yes.
Okay. I will
On a
roll
13.
strength.
Captain, you're up.
I'm pulling out the axe.
No,
It's wooden, right?
It takes you too
There.
long. Let me blast the door.
Okay, fine. As long as he gets destroyed, I no longer care.
I
Never
will,
thought knock would be so necessary.
briefly gather power before blam. I rolled a 2. So it wasn't moving. Ripper. Oh no. I mean, unless it. God damn it. Are we acting in initiative order now? Well, I'm naturally going to walk up to the doors. Wait, that's Bratu. Hi, Bratu. So that was what, 10 feet. I'm going to move to 15 feet. Oh, close the door on myself. Close the door on myself.
Just
Okay.
freaking give ourselves a concussion real quick. Maybe it'll help.
Well, okay. Well, I have just. I call back. This is a dead end.
Then I will call back, not as loudly, and just be like, heading into the other room. Oh. Like the whole room slopes. Oh. Okay. It has a sloped pit with iron spikes. Okay.
Hi.
And brought to She's just gonna look for a second and go, and he is gonna kind of just be like, so intelligent undead, I assume. He's gonna say it out loud so that the party and her hears him, because she looks. Because he's just
Rude to
assuming.
phrase it like that.
Oh, he's not in a good mood. It was purposefully rude.
He's angry about doors.
Oh, I'm angry about shadows. Well, it's also kind of part of letting the other party members know kind of deal. But then he's all going to say like, so
Right, somebody dropping pots and pans.
how long have you been, I'm going to assume, stuck down here, since most of these doors refuse to open? I mean, weapon is already in one hand, shield's already in the other. And what I'm basically going to do is try and either lower her guard or kind of just overall be diplomatic to try to get her to not immediately attack.
You've said the word now you gotta roll it.
I mean, that's fine. I have that as a skill. That's why I said it. Not that it matters with my rolls, mind you. Yeah, see, doesn't matter. Excuse me?
I've never been so...
Insulted her.
Now, in theory, does that hit me?
Blue squares.
Just because of the angle? I am free from fireball.
Reflex say that I am guaranteed to fail at that DC.
Just click the DC.
I have
click
a
it.
+3, maybe right now a +2 or 1.
Just click the reflex button. See,
Oh.
DC's made it.
Yeah. Experience, young man.
You can just click reflex DC in the chat log.
Oh, you know what? I'm okay with that. It's currently a +3.
Doesn't like doors either.
Oh. 1 second, guys.
Second?
Stream can't hear you. Gary, specifically. It appears to be. It's got a message from someone saying that they can't hear.
Recording too. Is that better?
Check. Just waiting for the delay.
Gary, say something?
Hello?
Yep, that works.
Oh my god. I wish it hadn't set the headphone microphone to the default.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Anyways. DC, it's your turn.
Alright. Bitch gonna get the stick.
Bitches love sticks.
You. And I'm gonna give her both barrels.
Oh. Well, that first one misses.
Oh, yeah. That's a big miss. I'm surprised that's not adding your dexterity. Raise add your dexterity, right?
Yeah, they're ranged touch attacks.
Okay, weird. The second one hits. Dealing, was that 14 points of damage? But the first one misses, it goes wide.
Yeah.
You should probably add a conditional modifier to the attacks for Scorching Ray that applies your dex.
25, 30. Captain's going to move in there, but he can't really do anything else, so that's all he's going to do.
So I've heard that things have gone, tits up.
Oh yeah, you heard the explosion of the fireball, so...
5, 10, 15, 20. Moving diagonal was just 5 foot for the first one, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's 20. 30. Stop closing the door. 30's another diagonal. And then I see our...
Vampire friend, yes.
And... Well, there's only really one thing to do here. And that's to go... Blam.
One thing to do. 2 words. No. One thing to do. 3 words for her. Yeah. Yeah, that hits. And gets a nice impact on her as well. Bratu.
Okay, can as part of me moving up to her, swap out weapons?
Sure.
See, this is what happens when so many of my enemies die in one hit. I don't add my tripping infusion. Oh.
Okay, I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Move right up to her.
Okay.
And
Where did my health bar go? I had a health bar.
I'm going to need distance. Right.
There we go.
I'm going to wield my war axe in 2 hands.
Yep.
And I need another feature. Doing something else. Yes. I'm going to use a point of resolve and
That's not very nice.
I'm going to use a point of resolve so that while using this in 2 hands, I then add 1.5 times my con modifier to my melee damage as well, on top of 1.5 times the strength.
All right.
Here's resolve.
Yeah, I'm with you. Carry on.
Yep. Plus the strength modifier.
Yep.
And damage ability is 1.5. And thanks to Fierce Focus, hopefully when I click power attack on this, it shouldn't give me the negative, since it's just the first attack this round.
It's going to give you the negative, but we'll ignore it.
Okay.
There is no... it does not register that ability automatically.
That's weird.
I would have to program it somehow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't have the ability. So let's go ahead.
I don't think I hit.
No, that does not hit.
Yep.
She is going to kind of slip out of the way of the war axe that comes down against her, and then just going to go ahead and go with a slam attack.
Is it against me?
Yeah, which I think misses.
Very much does, even without my shield. But I was going to, at the end of my turn, swift action challenge.
Sure. She's going to 5, 10, 15. She's going to provoke an attack of opportunity as she moves around you.
Okay.
I'm not using acrobatic movements. What
I needed to make sure I spent that challenge. That's why it's popping up in chat.
Uh huh.
I mean, it's good to do that anyway, just so everybody.
And then take a swing at her with this, which gets a extra attack.
That is also a miss.
A 22's a miss?
Yep, just barely.
Okay.
5, 10, 15,
That was a chunky hit, too, for a single melee attack.
25, 30. She's going to go to there. And that's her turn. Theseus, it's your turn.
Not entirely sure how to add my dex to an attack.
Let me look at
Like
this. Let me take a
how
peek.
to program it.
Oh, I see. It's so there's under action, there's attack ability. You want that to be set to dexterity.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that would attack the ability score.
Look, I can understand that confusion, but it's
Yeah.
the ability that you use to attack.
Okay. Well, she getting the stick then.
When you do it, it should roll 2 attacks.
Okay.
Let's find out.
Just do it as a full. Oh, I was gonna say do it as a full attack. But go ahead and do one more attack. Yeah,
19 against touch and 19 against touch.
I believe those are both. Yep, hit and hit. She is starting to look rough.
Boom and kaboom. How do you look? Fire.
So the captain's going to do 5, 10. Since he can only do a single attack. That's going to be a miss. Resolve.
Hello. I'm going to infuse this with with a bowling infusion.
So you're turning it into a bowling ball.
Yeah, I'm throwing a bowling ball at the vampire. So that's the attack roll. 17 doesn't hit, I imagine.
No.
In which case, I will not be doing that.
Alright. Bratu, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Getting right in her face.
Don't go in her. That's
No.
wildly inappropriate.
Yeah, we don't need necrophilia on top of all this. But
Go ahead and give me your attack.
Yep, just checking one of my features real quick. Okay, yeah, that's how I thought it worked.
That will hit.
Okay.
Deal.
And is it...
14 damage.
Oh, plus, I believe another 8 damage thanks to the challenge. I believe it's my level,
Okay.
but I'll check to be sure.
Which, you hit her hard enough that she turns into a cloud of mist. And she begins to fly away. Not opening doors as she goes. She flies away and disappears.
That's irritating.
And,
But yeah, that would have been 22 damage.
okay. For now, I'm gonna call it here. Because this is gonna be much more dungeon crawl. I will give you the loot now, though.
Well, we haven't killed her yet.
She turns into gas and drops everything she has.
Oh, okay. I've always wanted vampire clothes.
So it's going to be 37, 348, amber, aquamarine.
I'm almost upset that even though I rolled a 6, it was still 17. So I rolled a 2 and it was still 17.
It drops a lot of gems for some reason.
I'm sensing the theme with this dungeon crawl, and it appears to be small spiky things.
I collect a few gems.
A dart is worth
Like, whoever made the
5.
dungeon just really likes to collect rocks.
No one made this. This was generated.
That's what I mean. Like, the generator really likes shiny rocks.
So you've got a bunch of gems, a masterwork morning star, a scroll, and a wand.
Hey, magic.
A wand, do you say?
Tell us what you can magic see.
Tell us what you see with your special eyes.
The hell is sod?
Don't think I have any more.
Detect magic is a cantrip.
You can use cantrips in unlimited time.
Okay.
And then you would just make 2 spellcraft checks.
What is sod?
A sard is a gem. It's a yellow or brownish variety of chalcedony.
I know exactly what that is, thank you.
It's like a yellow-brown gem. Kind of looks like poop, to be honest with you. Okay, so you are able to identify, and I'll drop them into your inventory, the Scroll of Protection from Arrows. Protection from Arrows. That's a scroll. And the Wand of Shocking Grasp.
Hey, now you and Andros can be buddies.
And then I assume the Resolve is going to make some checks to determine the value of the gems.
Yeah, I guess. I just don't want to make 17 different...
You're just going to make 3.
Yeah, I'm talking about, like, making items, though. So, 3 appraise checks.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Like how that one just came straight and was like 5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What's the point of being a jewel crafter if I can't even identify the fucking jewels?
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you're able to get the price on everything. So I'll just do one of those.
No. Is that 500 gold each for the topazes?
Yes.
Okay. I will add it to my growing bag of gems.
You can just make a note. You don't have to make an
I'm
item.
gonna add them to my growing bag of gems. And I would like to request that you learn how packages operate in this.
Yeah, I'll try. And go. Oh, well. Never mind. We're not going nowhere.
We're not?
No. No one I want.
They're not online today.
Uh,
Oh, I suppose it's because it's Halloween down here. That'll be why. If you're talking about tabletop obscura.
no, I'm talking.